Yokohama plant held a Kaizen Ideas Exhibition. A variety of handcrafted goods invented in shop floors were lined up. This is the first attempt for a unit section. The participants of the exhibition are Kaizen Chim and manufacturing section, Iwaki plant, Tochigi plant, Aichi machine, Jataku and other overseas plants. With their cooperation, this exhibition developed into a global scale, covering also overseas Kaizen ideas. Romeo's Kaizen cases are compiled into as much as 3 volumes of literature in French. Mexico also presented Kaizen cases with several photos. NNA Decade presented the oil application as a Kaizen item. Just during the exhibition, the inventor himself visited Japan. So we invited him for the exhibition and had the opportunity to share various information. This is a boat feeder invented in the Yokohama plant. This feeder uses stainless ball and has a stair steps inside. This feeder ejects 1 bolt at a time. This masterpiece won a Brilliant Idea Prize at the Idea Exhibition held by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. This is an electric control metal gasket feeder. This feeder ejects 1 gasket at a time for vacuuming up. This is a low-cost automation device. This is an air-driven gasket feeder. This feeder picks up gasket with magnet, but this type of feeder is no longer in use. This is a LLC feeder, automating measuring in order to avoid quantity variability. This is a sheet setting apparatus. This apparatus aligns and refills sheet into valve feeder. This is a very convenient device ejecting swirl control valves 4x4. This is a ratchet-type simple reeler for head wiping sheet. This is a safety apparatus installed for the bench grinder. After turning off a bench grinder, grind is still rotated about 10 minutes by inertia force. So as a safety measure, movable cover which interlocks with dirt collecting function comes down and serves as a protector. This is a hood-operated chute conveyor. Parts box is conveyed or returned by just stepping the pedal. This device won a prize at the Karakuri exhibit in Nagoya, held by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. This is a device automating the functions of the previous hood-operated chute conveyor. Parts box is conveyed or returned by moving air-controlled chute conveyor. This is a handy washing device using a recycled pail can. Parts in a meshed basket are cleaned up in a pail can with the water churning by air pressure. This is an RE model of O-ring feeder. This device ejects O-ring from sealed container by air pressure. This won a Superior Kaizen Prize at the Karakura exhibit held by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. This model has been upgraded from the early version. This motor-driven device blows up O-rings in open container and ejects on plate. This item won a special prize at a Karakuri exhibit. This general-purpose motor has been standardized as a global spec through repeated modifications. This device has obtained a patent and also was awarded by Ministry of Education. This will be expanded globally from now on. This is a low-cost automation device, inserting a pair of half-round ring cutters into valve retainer. This is used for a small lot production. With this device, you don't need tricky manual works anymore. This device won a Brilliant Idea Prize at the Karakuri exhibit and also is awarded by Alliance of Automobile Manufacturers. This is an air duct vacuum. This device vacuums vinyl waste into dust box after peeling it off from gasket. This vinyl serves as a protection sheet for gasket coating. This is a low-cost automation device, automating the work of holding returnable parts box. This was devised in Iwaki plant in response to cross-functionally deployed issues. This is a demonstration version of electric triaxial cylinder device used for the head-about feeder of QR engine. This is a miniature version of Exhibition's model. This device supplies two different parts by turns. This Exhibition's model ejects two thrust motors at a time. This is a stainless metal gasket feeder used for a bigger size of gasket. This feeder vacuums gasket and then ejects it. This is a gasket feeder invented by Iwaki plant. This device magnets and ejects one gasket at a time using a rotary motion. This is an automatic tool pulling down system invented by Exhibition. This system supports a combination of three tools. This is a tool speed controller. Tool started the speed selected by user, and then gradually shift up a gear by timer. Exhibition invented this system for beginners or female users in response to cross-functional development. Other Exhibition's Kaizen cases were also presented in display panels. This is an automatic chain tensioner invented by Jatoko. This was also presented at Karakuri exhibit in the year 2004, which was held by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. This is a Matsuda's trick shooter. This was presented at the Karakuri exhibit in the year 2004, which was held by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. This is the one modeled at the Best Prize awarded Matsuda's trick shooter. This mechanism has been more simplified than Matsuda's model. This is a simple pumping equipment invented by Iwaki plant. This equipment is used for pumping water or oil spilling onto underground pit. This is a gimmick vacuum pump, making good use of pressure leaked from other device. This is a cap shooter. This shoots off the protection cap of oil level guide using air pressure. This was invented for the purpose of preventing O-ring displacement, which may be occurred during the manual work of taking off cap. This is a 3D rotatable jig, allowing workers to proceed welding work from every angle. This jig is flexible enough to change standing position vertically and horizontally. This is a Hall sensor. Instead of visual check, the sensor instantly checks if holes are surely created. This is an example of automating first lubrication work done before inserting piston into engine cylinder bore. This device comes in two systems. While the engine type has adopted a self-rolling type using lubricating pressure. QR engine type has adopted a motor-driven lubricating system. This is an automatic oiler, lubricating conjoinal heads 4x4. This is a simple minus ion generating device. This was invented based on the fact that a coolant using minus ion water enhances durability of ground stone and reduces contamination. This Kaizen exhibition introduced the ideas mainly presented by Yokohama plant. But in the future, we would like to facilitate sharing ideas globally and to develop into a Kaizen idea exhibition. This will be the best opportunities for cross-functional expansion. If you would like to know more about the items introduced in this video, please feel free to contact the following person. He will be pleased to give you further information. This is a very convenient device, ejecting swirl control valves 4x4. This is a ratchet type simple paper reeler.